possible coalition, but some people are stopping it. Are you aware of any other one aside from
Yeah, I attended PACT once and left. I attended the second one that they arranged, led by Christopher Collade. And I told them, because they came the same way, social media influencers, and I told them that what we need to do is to stop deceiving ourselves by organizing this kind of coalitions that are tilted towards somebody, I would say this about Fela, very cool guy, but Fela is also very loaded when it comes to underground, manipulating things. One thing I found out about PACT, and I'm saying that to Fela, I like him, he went and brought his guys, but they disguised as if they were neutral. Later on, they started coming out one after the other. One of them even had the temerity to ask me to collapse my structures into Fela structure.
No.
And then when he realized that I was in Uyo with the rally, he said, I can't believe you come this far for a rally. I will attend your rally. But he had written me. So I asked him, I said, the one at PACT. But when we got to PACT, they all behaved as if they're all neutral, So Fela's people at PACT, let me start mentioning the ones I know. Ikubese is a member of his party. One lady, Ele Shama, is a member of his party. Anik Laje is Fela's person. Favor is Fela's person. These are his people. But they came disguised as if then there's another Clement that is Fela's person. I think, I don't know about Mata Asado, but Mata Asado was also playing. They're all playing cool. And we told them when we got there, I said, look, instead of all this choosing a leader before the primaries, let the people who have won primaries come to. They said it's not necessary. So it's the same way I saw it when I went to, when I attended the one by Christopher Collade. First, I said, Donald Duke is not running. Why do you bring him here? They said, I don't know, Donald Duke is serious. I said, Donald Duke is not running. I've been proven right. I saw our lady Obi there as well. Yeah, me, as far as Obi is concerned, Obi disqualified herself by being the umpire of PACT. It seems an afterthought that you are the umpire of choosing young people, then you ended up becoming a candidate. So I had my issues with that, being there. Then, she also Babangida, yeah, I said that on Twitter. And after that, so then we was Fela. And Fela is very quick to say that he will surrender his mandate, and all of that. If you want to surrender a mandate, then be the person who is brokering the other young people that you think are qualified. Fela will be very quick to tell you that, my mandate, I'm interested in the nation, so it's not about me. But then you go and plant people in these places to the extent that they started rigging Twitter polls for Fela. I'm not saying he's doing it, but that's despicable.
Yes.
He's too young to be getting involved in things that are transparently fraudulent. And again,
transparently fraudulent.
You want to create a new Nigeria, don't encourage people to go and be rigging Twitter posts for you. It's just not cool. And again, I'm not saying it to condemn Fela, because Fela is like my cool friend. Even though we don't see on a regular basis, but he's a cool person.
Yes.
But that makes it disarming, and when people disarm that way and then they do the other thing, they look very suspicious to me. I could almost like say, you follow Fela anywhere, So I don't have anything else to say other than that. The moment those transparent ways of doing things in a shady way, it just makes me not trust that it is true that they want a coalition. Yeah. The only coalition they want is a coalition that will produce Fela. Or a coalition that will, and Kingsley Moghalu now says that anything that doesn't produce him, he cannot. So you have all these guys who say, and they're always quick to come back to me and say, why don't you think about the nation? And I said to them, why don't you go out to the country too? Go and campaign, don't stay around. They said, go and campaign as presidential candidate. You refuse to leave Lagos, you refuse to leave Abuja. You are not talking to people. You are behaving like the old politicians. You are looking for highfalutin endorsements, but you are not looking for endorsement with the people. So one of the things I said to them, which is important, is like, let them join us. We'll teach them how to politic.
That's so.
Let them come and join AAC. We'll teach them how to go out there, how not to be afraid. Of two of one, depending on the percentage of people applying, must be allocated to persons with disability.
Yes.
So that they don't create a country where they can't even get anything, even when they are able. They are the only ones winning Olympic medals.
Yes.
The so-called able-bodied sportsmen in Nigeria cannot win one single medal. It's the ones that we describe as disabled that are ably representing us all the time at international events, and we abandon them, we don't take care of them. It's part of also a greater social security plan for the country, because we don't want a situation where we start doing the ad hoc trader money type of intervention.
Yes.
So that when your government is gone, they have to look for a way of taking care of themselves. Let's be very clear about that. We're just doing our live stream.
No, I love it. I love it.
We talk to people everywhere we go.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't think, unfortunately, I've ever tuned in, so maybe I'll have to adjust my
Well,
ways.
sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Do you have any more questions?
No, some people have actually been complaining that they've not been able to get their PVCs.
PVC. You should let us know. If you
and
go
they're
to
not
get your
interested.
PVC, don't give you, just record and send us a short
Clip.
clip.
Yes.
Or they ask you for money, record it and send it to us. We'll broadcast it to the world. And if they are putting bottlenecks in your way, or maybe in some cases they might have sold your PVC to the others,
Yeah.
let us know, please. We would appreciate if you can reach out to us.
Yeah. Citizen reporting.
Yes, report yourself, people.
Do you have any questions?
So it's important to say where we are again.
Yes.
Trace is a TV that was launched in 2003.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's a multimedia group and brand dedicated to Afro-urban entertainment.
That's right.
Yeah, and of course you guys know One Campaign. It's an advocacy and campaign organization of more than 9 million people.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's amazing.
If everybody working with One Campaign can vote for us, that's 9 million votes.
I mean, but are they all Nigerians?
No. It's a global body. Yes. So they want to end poverty, preventable disease, particularly in Africa. So it was co-founded by Bono.
Oh.
Yes. I used to describe Bono as the president of Africa.
Yes.
You know, yes.
That's so
He
true.
spoke of more for Africans than any African leader has ever done. About Pop Pop. Pop Pop is a Lagos co-creation space, beautiful place.
Yes, it
We'll
is.
go around with thing later. It's a very nice place.
Colorful.
Very
Yeah, it's
colorful.
beautiful. Huh?
Yes.
I know.
And EIE is also part of this group. That's where we are now, guys. We're still waiting to get ready. You know, let them take a look at this the stage. And look at all the great guys over there.
That's the hostess.
That's the hostess.
Hi, Chichi.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Can you tell us your full name?
My name is Chichi Nwoko.
And you work at...
Where do I work? I work everywhere.
Oh, really? Interesting. So what will you be doing? You'll be the one...
Today I'll be moderating for Shore, which is a big deal for me. I met Shore about 20 years ago
Whoa!
in college. I was at Columbia in New York.
It's been a minute, right? Yeah.
He had more hair.
Oh, that's...
But yeah, so it's very interesting for me. I think he's been consistent. So the person that I knew in college, and in terms of his stats and what he's always wanted to achieve, is the same person that's running. So interviewing him today will be interesting because it's a very
It's like a reunion.
it's a reunion. And I think I can ask whatever, right? Like it's kind of there's it's like literally talking to a friend and holding that friend accountable.
Yes.
Which is, I think, the relationship that we should have with all of our leaders, right?
So let me ask you, how was Shore in college?
The same as he is right now. Literally.
I don't know him.
Oh, you don't know him?
I don't know him.
Very so. So let me give you some background. I think that for me, meeting Shore was definitely one of the inspirations for me to actually move back to Nigeria. I think I was kind of gone for over 20 years. And so I started my, at the time I was studying international politics, and he was doing his master's at the School of International and Public Affairs. And so we had a lot of classes together, but then we also attended a lot of seminars together. And he always questioned, like, you know, our leadership and our country and those kind of things. And he didn't mind being to the left. So you knew when he was around because he was extremely vocal about his points and extremely passionate about Nigeria. At the same time, he had a wonderful sense of humor, but I think he was one of those people that made people want to listen to what he had to say, despite how he was being...
Commands the respect.
Yes. Despite if people thought he was crazy or if it was too much, he was true to himself. And so it's nice to kind of see that same person emerge to say, okay, you know what, I'm going to run, I'm going to make a difference. You know, I think the questions that I would have for him would still be like, well, why do you think you would be that person? You know, because everybody makes the promises, what makes you different?
Yeah.
You know, do you think that you have the skill sets needed, you know, to manage the process, right? And to carry everybody along. I think that Nigeria, for young people, I mean, we've reached a point where it's not just matters that we care about, but it's matters almost for survival in this sense, you know. And so we really need to drill down on our leaders, and I hope that we get to do that with them today.
Okay, so off record, because I mean, I understand as a moderator, you have to be, you know, very objective.
Yes.
Can I call you his friend?
Sure.
So as his friend,
Yes.
do you believe in his dreams? Do you believe in his goals? Do you believe he has what it takes to, you know, rule Nigeria come 2019?
I think
Off record. This is you.
off record.
Me. Personal, you know.
You know what? I think that he has the characteristics in the sense that he's a fighter, right? I think that, you know, what Nigeria needs is somebody that's not really looking to go with the status quo and is willing to say, this is what I believe and this is what is right. I think that, you know,
He calls people out. I think I like that.
I think we just need something fresh. You know, so whether it's him, I think we just need something fresh. We need somebody that we can hold accountable.
Yes.
We need somebody younger. You know, I mean, if we look back to like the Nnamdi Azikiwe, who are even younger than him, we just need somebody younger. You know, that understands and will live to experience either the positive or negative outcomes of their decisions.
Yeah.
You know, when you have somebody that's 80 years old, you know, you're going to leave decisions that are going to influence us for the next 30, 40 years. And you may or may not be here, you know, but we need leaders that can be accountable, right? That can speak to the young people, you know, and are not too far off, you know, in terms of having experience and knowledge about what they're going through, you know. And so the time is now. And this is not even from a friend perspective, you know, because I think we met about 2 weeks ago and we were asking the same questions. I would ask him the same questions, right? Because friend and leadership are very different.
Different things,
you know.
I
And
agree.
so when I look at my kids and I look at my family, I'm like, okay, if you're going to be my leader, the only difference now is that I feel that I can say, hey, come, what's going on, right? But that's something that I think every leader should have, and every citizen should aspire to have a leader that they can say, I don't like this, I don't like this.
You
I
have
don't
to
like
change
this.
this about
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Thank you so much.
you,
This
thank
has
you,
been, very refreshing.
Yeah.
So I'll be seeing you on stage, even though we won't be live streaming.
No worries at all.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So back to you, sir.
Yes.
She knew you from like 20 years ago.
Yes, except that we didn't have this arrangements in the US where you had a junior and senior arrangement. She was undergraduate. I was. If he was here, you know how it is. Junior, freshwater.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, she's amazing. Person.
She is.
We were friends for such a long time. I was friends with her when my entire hair was black.
Yeah, she said you used to have more hair.
Yeah, an afro. Yeah, I used to have my, like, is the people that are walking around, they just keep cutting my hair.
Interesting.
Because they were not happy that I'm one of the few people my age with hair.
Oh.
Yeah, in this life, there are
Yes,
a few things you lose. They said either you lose your mind or you lose your hair. Whichever one comes first.
You decided to lose your hair.
So I'm losing. I lost my mind, so my hair is still alone. Lost my mind a long time ago.
Well, it takes losing one's mind to ruin Nigeria's sex work. So when are you going on here, sir?
Huh?
When will you be going on here?
Any moment, whenever they decide, and then when we're done, we're going to find food, We're hungry.
Yes, he is.
We've been talking about it.
So if I just send in, guys, we're at trade.
The next day,
Yeah.
is your phone still working? Do I call you and I get through?
Yes,
Or do I
you
need
will.
to pay
Yeah,
you?
you will get me the next day.
Maybe not the next week.
No, you get me all the time.
He has a number people call into, and he
I give
attends
people
to
my
it
number. You
himself.
see, this is a secret about giving numbers. Maybe I shouldn't say it.
Say.
When you give people number publicly,
Yeah.
like,
I don't want to call.
they don't typically want to
trust.
call you. They assume that
It's
a
not
fake
real,
number.
yes, yes.
You know how I used to treat people who call me to be sure that they are genuine, and I picked this up in the US. So when they call me, I'll just say, this is Panty police station. They're like, I don't want to call Panty. So I use that to weed away people who have criminal records. You guys know the joke, right? Yeah.
But if their hands are clean,
They'll never call back again. But if your hands are clean, they'll call back. So I'm very sure this show rest number.
Interesting.
It's a joke. So, I'll keep my number. I'll keep my number.
And
Can you
keep
imagine
live
you call
streaming.
and the president is like, yes, Mr. President, I'm calling. And you say, yeah, this show, right? What do you want? So I want a job. Okay, meet me in Abuja. What kind of job do you want?
You
say,
cannot do that for almost 200 million people.
No, it's outside, but the job might be in, Sambisa Forest. So. They're like, I'll get that kind of job I need. I want to work at NNPC. Yes, I'm talking about the NNPC exploration going on because there's oil exploration going on in Sambisa.
So, sir.
How are you?
Yes, I'm back again. So, my name, like I told you, is Wally.
Yeah.
And we have our members here.
Okay.
Some of them will meet and greet, while some will be on the set to ask you questions. So, this is Ibrahim, Francis, Buki. What's your name? Your name?
Samuel. Okay.
I like Samuel. Please remember.
Future. Yeah.
And I think you met Fawcett. Fawcett, come in.
Yeah. How are you?
And he's Dr. Emmanuel, right? John.
John. Oh, Dr.
Yeah.
How are you?
Dr. John.
Dr. John.
Medical doctor? Are you going to say this?
Wow. Medical
Fantastic.
So these
And
are-
we also have, to add Tayo.
Tired.
Tayo runs
Oh,
Power Up. And
Wow.
it's coming through the Enough is Enough network.
Okay. I feel like I met you
And-
before, yeah? Possibly.
No, but
Yeah.
we've had exchanges.
Yeah. Okay, possibly.
And I have Wellington here. How are you?
Okay. So you are a great Akoka, great. That was Akoka before it became a secondary school.
We're all great Nigerians. So, guys, this is Mr. Omoyele Show, right? And I hope you guys are happy because they've been so enthusiastic about meeting up with you.
Yeah. Wow, thank you.
pleasure to meet you.
Nice meeting you guys.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to having an exchange, interaction, serious engagement. And don't make it too serious.
Yeah.
Life is too serious for me already. So
And if I may add, sir, these are just part of our 2 million members
Wow.
in Nigeria.
In Nigeria.
you have 2 million members in Nigeria.
So is that
Online and offline.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you guys all have PVCs?
Yes.
You got it already. Because nobody should be wearing this t-shirt without PVC.
Yeah. I think the first phase of our campaign was to tell our members to go get their
Yeah,
PVCs.
yeah.
Then we transitioned to getting them informed about the need to vote. Actually, one is trying to make young people come out and vote based on the issues that we have identified. We polled young Nigerians and asking them that what are the things that matters to you, and obviously these guys will be asking questions on
About things that are
the
most
responses
important
that we
to
got from the poll, and it is strictly a non-partisan affair.
Alright.
We just want to help young people identify the kind of leaders that they
They need
for Nigeria.
Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Thank you guys so much.
Cool. Well, they're streaming everything. But you guys want to do some pictures, or I don't want to do pictures. I want a picture. So
Where's
where's that?
Blackson? Where's his camera? Blackson. You have a Thank you.
So, I know where I'll see you. Excuse me.
I'm trying to. No, I wasn't even going to snap. Push. Can't you keep this thing? Did you ready for
Oh, that would be great. Yes. You got a nice camera.
Why don't you let's move to a place where we can all take a group picture with him? And whoever want to take individuals can now take it later. I think that's the proper thing to do.
Can we take the picture later after the interview?
Why? Sure.
Falsiat and
Donald.
Yeah,
Francis is driving.
on our side.
Okay.
Is it John?
I think we might not be able to do that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we're just on 3.
Okay. They said no need.
No need. Sorry, guys. All right. So this is. Yes, you could do that in between the segments.
yeah, sure, fine.
Okay, so we'll do a second round. We're gonna do 2. Okay, guys. All right, everybody. So we're about to get started. Chichi is still studiously reviewing some of the guides. This is our first shooting. So thank you so much to the candidate for being so gracious and so easygoing to help us through our initial teething issues. You're gonna have a few people with you. Chichi will write down the names. You guys will be seated kind of together, so you can facilitate the discussion. We're going to empty the room for 95%, except for the production guys, 1 or 2 people from the campaign, and I think we're going to have 2 rounds of 3 people in the interaction with him. What I'd like is actually have, because we don't want to break it up and have kind of half a conversation and stop and do another half a conversation. So what we'll do is we'll do the bulk of the discussion one, and then maybe as we get towards the end of the bulk of that filming, then we can say, okay, let's replace and have a few more people. Is that fair enough?
Yeah, that's fair.
So let's get it going, and good luck to all.
So let's have the persons coming on set.
Which process?
Myself.
I guess so people will have to end this broadcast in a while because the program is not live and we thought it won't be fair for us to live stream since they are recording. So please bear with us.
We need
Yeah, it's I'm tired. Definitely. You're good to go. We just need to get you mic'd up.
Okay.
And we're gonna have some fun. I think you know your. I'm gonna take some. Oh, somebody want to help me? There we go.
Oh, yeah, I need to ping this.
Okay. Oh, it's a nice, beautiful looking set as well. So it works. One more.
Thank you.
There it is. You look so happy now.
What happened to you before?
All right, and guys,
Mike, yeah.
on the production team, so you're aware, you control the room. I'm actually going to step out and let you guys control the room. Where did he go? Where's Olga Filmans? Where is he? He's literally disappeared.